We're going to talk about 4 myths that are typical for home sellers. Make sure you stay tuned. This is Kimberly DiPrima, a realtor with Option Realty Group in Chicago's far western burbs called the Fox Valley. Thanks for tuning in today. Just like the rest of our world, the real estate market is changing. Today, I'm going to debunk 4 home seller myths. If you have any more that you're thinking of that I didn't address, go ahead and put them in the comments below. The first myth I'm going to address is listing high, because you can always come down, right? Technically, that's true, but you only have one time to make a first impression on a buyer, whether it's a visual impression or a price impression. If it's priced out of their price range, they're not even going to see it. If it's in their price range but a stretch for them, they're going to think, wow, these people are going to be hard to work with. You get the highest potential exposure when you're priced right at market value. And who knows, you could get multiple offers on that and then raise it. But I have to say, a home that sits on the market for a period of time begins to cast a doubt in home buyers' minds. What is wrong with it? Why hasn't it sold? I hear that all the time. House around this corner, house across the street, it hasn't sold. Why not? The second myth is that condition doesn't matter. Well, that's kind of true depending on what you expect or you want for a return from that sale. But that price may not work for you. To get the most from your investment, it should be in the greatest possible condition. After all, you're competing for buyers nowadays. Today's buyers have what I call the HGTV syndrome, where they want everything to be picture perfect. The third myth I'd like to dispel today is never accept that first offer. That one's mostly a myth. I don't know if there's any truth behind it. It's usually your first offer is your best offer. You may have to negotiate a little bit, but it's usually the person who's the most anxious, the most desiring to come into that home and to make it their home. They're the ones that are probably going to negotiate with you better and come in with an overall higher return. But that's why you as the seller need a skilled agent who can negotiate on your behalf. The fourth myth I like to address is that you can sell it by yourself. FSBO, for sale by owner. That's one thing that hasn't changed. Historically, people think that they can do it on their own and get a higher price. Some people can sell it on their own, but is it at a higher price? Not statistically. Year after year, the statistics from the National Association of Realtors, which gets data nationally, the average FSBO sold for $210,000, while the average traditional sale was $249,000. Quite a difference in your pocket. Speaking of for sale by owners, watch this video up here regarding how to purchase a home that's offered as a FSBO using your trusted realtor. Go ahead down below and hit those comments and subscribe so you'll always be notified of our upcoming videos. Have a great day and God bless.